Fortunately, we all expected this is gonna be Gunther versus Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. And this for WWE Intercontinental Championship. But this never happened. So let's start some WWE WrestleMania match cards and expectation. So let's begin. The biggest annual event returns to hold you for WrestleMania 39. Two-day event in California on Saturday, April 1 and Sunday, April 2. Main event and the most important match is gonna be the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. It's Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes. Rhodes returned at Royal Rumble following a 7-month layoff, healing a completely torn pectoral muscle. Rhodes entered the anonymous match at 30 and eliminated Gunther to punch his ticket to the main event of WrestleMania. Generally, the winner of the Rumble gets to choose which championship to compete for, since Reigns currently holds both the WWE and Universal Championship. Rhodes versus Reigns was automatically set to headline WrestleMania 39. No mistake, this will be an epic match, no matter who wins. However, some thoughts going for the Nightmare Cody Rhodes. The second match is Charlotteflair versus Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley became the first woman in WWE history to win Royal Rumble in the number 1 spot. And now she's coming for the Queen, WWE Charlotte Flair. Rhea is on a hot streak and looking like the strongest woman on the roster right now. She's going up against one of the most successful women's championship the brand has never ever known. The question is, can the up-and-comer take down the established championship, or will Flair's experience prove too much for Ripley? And that's for SmackDown Women's Championship. The third match is Raw Women's Championship. Flair versus Asuka. Ripley's decision to challenge Flair left Flair without a match at WrestleMania. Authority figures Adam Pearce announced that an Elimination Chamber match would determine the number 1 contender for Flair's Raw Women's Championship at WrestleMania. Asuka was able to outlast Liv Morgan, Carmella, Rodriguez, Nikki Cross, and Natalie to win that match and punch her ticket for WrestleMania for Raw Women's Championship. And I think it's time for Asuka. The fourth match and the match that we never dreamed for is Brock Lesnar versus Omos. Despite not truly settling things with Bobby Lashley at Elimination Chamber match, Lesnar was quickly shuffled into a new program when MVP laid out a challenge for Lesnar to face touring Omos at WrestleMania. Lesnar appeared on Raw asking MVP to sell him on the match, which MVP did to Lesnar's satisfaction. Lesnar did eventually hit MVP with F5 after MVP accidentally spit moonshine in his face as they toasted to celebrate the newly official pot. The fifth match is Seth Rollins versus Logan Paul. The appearances have been tied to the fabric of WrestleMania since its inception. Paul has emerged as one of the most athletically brilliant celebrity crossovers in the professional wrestling. His match against Reigns at Crown Jewel received rave reviews. Certainly, Reigns did the heavy lifting, but Paul over-delivered on his part. He returned from injury as a surprise entrant in the Men's Royal Rumble match and eliminated Rollins. Then, as Rollins was one of the last 2 men standing in Elimination Chamber, Paul interfered, taking out Rollins and allowing Austin Theory to retain his United States Championship. A match between the two is now officially set to take place on the big stage. The next match is about Austin Theory and United States Championship, and of course his match against Johncena. The match between Theory and Cena has been discussed since Theory was one of the independent scene, so when Cena was set to appear at Raw ahead of WrestleMania, it seemed a no-brainer what the end result of that all would be. Indeed, Theory confirmed Sina and laid out a challenge, which Sina refused before running Theory down on the microphone, saying Theory was not ready for that level of competition. By the end of the segment, Sina agreed to the match, but pleased the fans not to give Theory what he wanted. The seventh match is beckylynch, Lita, and Trish Stratus versus Damage Control. Lynch's issues with Damage Control have been going for quite some time. Lita made her return to WWE to help Lynch defeat Bayley in a steel cage match, which led to pairs teaming to battle Dakota Kai and Io Sky for women's tag team titles. Lynch and Lita managed to take the belts with the help of returning Strats. This led to expected challenge for 6-woman tag team at WrestleMania, which Damage Control was quickly accepted. And the 8th match, it is the repeated match. It is Edge versus Pain Balor, but this time is gonna be in Hell in a Cell match. And Balor have been engaged in a heated feud since Balor turned on Edge and took over the Judgment Day after winning their I Quit match by threatening to have Rhea Ripley deliver a con chair to Beth Phoenix. Seemed to have gotten the better of his rival. Phoenix and Edge come back to win a mixed tag team match against Balor and Ripley at Elimination Chamber match. Now the two men meet one more time, this time on the biggest stage in the wrestling and inside Hell in a Cell match. And the 9th match, and one of the most expected and predicted matches, Gunther versus Sheamus or Drew McIntyre. McIntyre and Sheamus will battle on SmackDown, with the winner punching his ticket to a match with Gunther at WrestleMania. Sheamus and Gunther have already had a series of great matches, and whoever wins should be in a position to deliver one of the most exciting matches of WrestleMania weekend. And the last match that have not announced yet is Dominic Mysterio versus Rey Mysterio, and it would be the first time for WWE to be a father versus his son, and also it would be the first time for Rey Mysterio to be a Hall of Famer, and of course it's gonna be the first time for a wrestler to be a Hall of Famer member and fight at the same night. And after a long build that has seen Rey leave Raw for SmackDown to get away from his son, Dominic finally made an official challenge for a match at WrestleMania. Rey of course declined at first, leading to Dominic insulting him, while Rey insists he will never wrestle his son. The match happening seems a foregone conclusion. At the end, if you really enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And if you don't, please let me know what you don't like as this video. Thanks.